All right, folks, welcome back to the Plain Fun RC channel. I'm your host, Saul, and you can see we've got our pond racer here, and we have our landing gear installed, as you can see right there. Very nicely installed, looks great. So what we did, let me go inside over here, and you can take a look. There's our gear down there, and it uses a we're using 6, there they are, 6, actually, let me come over this way a little bit, better view that way, there we go. 6 4mm by 16 millimeters long hex screws with a number 4 washer and of course a 4mm lock nut. Now, when you mount these, it's best to go and put it in this way. It's easier. Put your hex screw in through the fuselage, and then at the bottom, as you can see here, underneath, you've got your, whoops, I'm sorry about the change in lighting here. Just trying to get a good shot. There you go, a little bit better. Here we go, there we go. And you can see your lock nuts at the bottom. So very straightforward. It'll take some time. You're gonna need a very long Allen wrench. This I've got here, these are the bond husks, and it's a 3mm, and you can see it's really long, and you're going to need something that long in order to get at those hex screws while you're tightening the nut underneath. But what we're going to do now is I'm going to get the electronics hooked up. We're going to make sure that those landing gear clear the opening without any problems. Hopefully that'll work out well, and then we'll see what happens from there. All right, more to come. All right, folks, welcome back to Plain Fun RC. We're continuing with the installation of the Retrax. So I've used a rather large wheel, and you can see the wheel well just isn't quite big enough. So we're gonna have to go through, there we go, that's better. Go through and have to trim a little bit there at the bottom of the wheel, a little bit of the wheel well out, but that's pretty much it. So we'll do that real quick, and more to come. All right, folks, welcome back to Plain Fun RC. We have cut out a little notch there. You can see it there in the back. So we've got that going, and we're gonna go ahead and do a quick test, make sure the landing gear clears. So here we go. Perfect, and then back down. Just perfect. All right, now this is the right side, so now we got to go ahead and do the left side as well, and that's pretty much it. All right, more to come. All right, folks, we're looking at the left pod. We've gone ahead and we have taken out a little notch back there to accommodate the larger wheel, and let's go ahead and see what happens. Wrong way. Perfect. And back down again. And one more time. Great. I got be honest with you, those Behotec Retrax are fantastic. They are really nice. And man, I cannot recommend enough. If you get that brand, you must get this E-test. Oops, turn this around here. Get this E-test module because it makes setup a million times easier. And it's not that expensive. I think maybe it's like $24 or $34, but you can get it from the same distributor that sells Behotec Retrax. And you do not need your radio to put your gear down. Not only is it helpful for setup, but if you're packing up for the day at the field, or you're unpacking, putting your plane together, and your retracts are up, or you want to put them down, or vice versa, you just grab this little device, plug your retracts in, push the buttons as we've been doing, and boom, you're good to go. And it's real simple. We just have it hooked. You can see our power cables right here, and we just have it hooked up to a really nice Spectrum Life battery. All right, folks. So the retracts are installed. Our focus now is we're going to go ahead and we need to take the retract control unit, which is this little job right here. Oh, there it is. And get that installed inside the cockpit itself. That's where we're going to wind up putting it in. And then run some extensions. All right, more to come.